who doesn't love kittens? They're soft, fluffy, and so irresistibly cute that they melt our hearts every single time. And we all know that even your cat, who's probably lounging on the windowsill right now, was once a tiny, playful ball of energy. So get ready for a serious cuteness overload as we dive into the 16 most adorable things only kittens can do. Trust me, you won't be able to stop smiling. Let's go. 1. Some kittens don't know they're cats. Believe it or not, some kittens don't even know they're cats. Seriously, when kittens grow up with dogs, or even humans, they sometimes start acting like them. For example, a kitten raised with dogs might wag its tail like a pup or even bark. And if a kitten's raised in a house full of humans, they can develop some super social and extroverted behaviors. Why does this happen? It's all about socialization. Just like how a child in a bilingual home might learn 2 languages, a kitten in a multi-species home picks up behaviors from the animals around them. So if your kitten starts fetching a ball or wagging its tail, just know they're learning from their environment. 2. Kittens' fur can change color as they grow. Kitten fur isn't just cute. It's constantly changing. Some kittens are born with one color, but as they grow, the temperature, genetics, and even age can change their coat. For example, the famous Siamese cat has a color-sensitive coat, meaning their fur gets darker in cooler areas. Think paws, ears, and tail. Plus, a kitten's coat starts out soft and fine, but it gradually turns into that luxurious, thick fur we love to pet as they mature. So don't be surprised if your kitten's coat starts looking different as they grow older. 3. Kittens change their voices too. If you've ever heard a kitten's first meow, you know it's soft, high-pitched, and absolutely adorable. But did you know that kittens' voices change as they grow up? By the time they're around 2-3 months old, their little meows start becoming more distinct. But by 6 months, their meows get louder and more demanding, especially when they're hungry or want attention. And just like humans, kittens will develop a vocabulary of meows, depending on what they want. 4. Kittens love to bite more than older cats. Watching a kitten pounce and bite at a toy is like watching nature's little hunter in action. You might have noticed that your kitten loves to bite, whether it's your fingers, a toy, or, well, anything they can sink their little teeth into. Don't worry, this is totally normal. Kittens use biting as part of their development. It helps them practice hunting, develop coordination, and learn how much pressure to use when playing. It's kind of like how babies put everything in their mouths to explore their world. 5. Kittens have big bellies like baby bellies. Have you ever noticed that adorable round belly on a kitten? It's just like a human baby's belly, soft and squishy. This is totally normal and part of their rapid growth during the early weeks. Kittens store fat in their bellies to support their growing energy needs. By the time they're about 4 to 8 weeks old, you'll notice that belly puffing up as they gain weight quickly. As they grow, their bellies start to slim down. No more chubby kitten belly forever, but while they're young, it's just part of their charm. 6. Duration of the kitten phase. The kitten phase lasts until about 1 year old, but the first 6 months are particularly wild. Kittens grow and develop super fast in these months, physically, mentally, and behaviorally. A 1-month-old kitten is like a human baby, sweet, snuggly, and totally dependent on you. A 3-month-old kitten is like a toddler, full of energy, playfulness, and a hint of mischief. A 6-month-old kitten is like a 5 to 7-year-old child. They're playful, but starting to become a little more independent. By 1 year, they're more like teenagers, ready to be less playful and a little more independent. But let's face it, they'll always be your little baby at heart. 7. Kittens need to learn socializing skills. When kittens are tiny, They need to learn the basics: hunting, biting inhibition, and socializing. That's why early exposure to new things, like other animals or humans, is essential for their development. Without proper socialization, kittens may have trouble interacting with other cats or people later on. It's like if a kid never got the chance to learn how to share or play with others. Socializing helps kittens grow into well-adjusted, happy adult cats. And yes, their playful biting is part of learning to hunt. How cute is that? 8. Fun facts about kitten eyes. Kitten eyes are so fascinating. They're born with closed eyes and won't open until about 7 to 10 days old. At first, their vision is a bit blurry, but by 4 to 6 weeks, their eyesight sharpens up. Here's a cool tidbit. Kittens are born with blue eyes, but as they grow, their eyes change to their adult color, unless they're one of those rare cats with permanent blue eyes. Kittens are also much more sensitive to light than adult cats and can see better in low light conditions as they mature. 9. Kittens have super sniffers. Kittens' noses are incredible. So good, in fact, that they can identify their mother and litter mates from birth just by smell. By the time they're about 2 to 3 weeks old, their noses are fully developed, and they use them to find food, explore, and even communicate with their mom. Can you imagine smelling an apple from across the room? That's how sensitive kittens' noses are. 10. Kitten teeth tiny but mighty. Just like human babies, kittens have baby teeth that start popping up around 2 to 3 weeks. By the time they're 6 weeks, their tiny teeth are fully in. But wait, there's more. At 12 weeks, their baby teeth fall out to make room for adult teeth, just like humans. Kittens have 26 baby teeth, which will gradually fall out as they grow older. By 6 months, they'll have their full set of 30 adult teeth. During this teething phase, kittens might chew on anything they can get their paws on, cue the random socks and cables. It's like their version of teething toys. Just as human babies chew to soothe their gums, kittens do the same. So don't be surprised if you find little puppy teeth scattered around your house. 11. Kitten tails are like little mood indicators. Kittens' tails are highly expressive. Watch them carefully and you'll see that their tails are always moving with their emotions. A flick of the tail can show excitement, curiosity, or even nervousness. They also use their tails to help them balance when climbing, jumping, or running around. The tail muscles develop super fast, and by 2 weeks, kittens start using them to coordinate their movements. 12. Kitten claws, nature's built-in climbing gear. Kittens' claws are adorable, but they also serve a purpose. When a kitten climbs, it uses its claws for traction, just like we'd use our hands to grip. As kittens grow, their claws become sharper and more defined, helping them scratch, stretch, and mark their territory. 13. Kitten toe beans equals the ultimate cuteness. Toe beans. Need I say more? Those soft, squishy pads on a kitten's paws are simply irresistible. They're not just cute. These little pads help kittens grip surfaces as they learn to walk and explore. A fun fact, some kittens even have extra toe beans, a condition called polydactylism. Yep, it's a real thing. Toe bean color can vary depending on the cat's coat color, so no two kittens' pads are exactly the same. And here's something even cuter. Kittens also use these adorable pads to knead, much like babies suck their thumbs for comfort. Whether they're snuggling with their mom or cuddling with you, kneading is a soothing behavior that makes them feel safe and cozy. So, next time your kitten needs your lap, just remember, it's their version of a warm hug. 14. Kitten food preferences, growing pains. Kittens start off with mama's milk, then gradually move to solid food around 4 to 5 weeks. As they grow, they develop a preference for moist, high-protein food, but by the time they're adults, some might prefer dry kibble or a mix of both. It's a little like how kids grow out of baby food and start munching on real food. 15. Do kittens love to snuggle on your belly? Just like babies love to snuggle for warmth, kittens love curling up on your belly to soak up that body heat. It's their way of feeling safe, secure, and loved. This behavior comes from their early weeks when they'd snuggle close to their mom for warmth. In fact, until about 6 weeks of age, kittens actually rely on external heat sources like their mom, or a heating pad, to stay warm. Once they're about a month and a half old, they can self-regulate their body temperature and no longer need those extra heat sources. So if your kitten snuggles into your belly, it's their way of showing they trust you and feel safe in your warmth. Here are the top 3 cutest kitten behaviors you won't be able to resist. Chasing their tails. Kittens can't get enough of chasing their tails. It's like their own little circus act. Hilarious, adorable, and they always seem so serious about it, even though the tail is right there. Every tail chase is like a little performance, and you can't help but laugh. Pouncing on anything that moves, from your finger to a toy. Kittens are natural little hunters. They'll pounce with so much focus and energy, it's like they're ready to take down a mouse, even if it's just a stray sock. Falling asleep in funny positions. After all that play, kittens crash hard. And usually in the funniest positions. One moment they're zooming around like little tornadoes, and the next they're completely wiped out and napping in the funniest, most contorted poses. Whether it's lying upside down or curled up in a bizarre ball, their nap time is always a comedy show. There you have it. 16 perfectly adorable facts about kittens that will melt your heart. Got a cute kitten story? Share it in the comments below. And don't forget to hit subscribe to The Unbeatable Cat for more fun and fascinating feline facts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.